here is what I have of my stop motion studio set up. Well, I've got plenty of other things right now, but I just wanted to show how I've organized everything. Let's see, over here, my dad built a very nice shelf for me, where I'm using it to store all the past puppets that I've made. Also that huge tree that I'm still really impressed with. And I wish I got more footage of, but you know how it is. Over here, we've got a schedule, just, what do you call it, a monthly calendar? And a disco ball, because where else am I going to put that? So yeah. Over here, it's where I've got my workspace. This is probably going to be a dual fabrication area, as well as where I'm going to put my laptop when I start shooting things. Now, right over there is the board where I'm going to organize things. I've got little sticks on the top right here for when I'm actually going to put it up in a place on the wall. Yeah. And this table. That table's going to go right in the center of the ground right there. And in front of that is going to be the camera. It'll, you know, be able to swivel around and stuff. That's the tripod and different magic arm tools and stuff that it has. That's a little magic arm. Let's go over here. So here's where where I'm keeping most of my supplies. You've got toaster oven, a lot of just general tools for puppet and set making. In some of these boxes there are unopened supplies, like I've got that lighting support. I've got two things right here that I've been wanting to sell. They are little arms. They're little tripods to put your cell phone on, but since I actually got a camera to work with, I don't need them anymore. So these two I'm planning on selling. You should get into contact with me if you want them. Underneath those two are LED lights. They're very tiny, but they can be put basically anywhere, and it's where the primary source of my lighting is going to be. You probably saw this thing right over here. And that thing, yeah, I don't really think that, I still need to get bulbs for that. So the LED lights over here are what I'm going to be looking for. And there's the clamp LED light right over there that's going to be matching the one I have on my workbench. Also, these are sandbags I have yet to fill with sand. Over here, I've got various nuts and bolts that I gathered ahead of time, like a pack rat. In this box, there are a bunch of spare fluffy parts, just various fur and hair that I've brushed out ahead of time with that brush. There's still some hair in it. And then below that are scrap bits of wire where I can make puppets and other things with. Now over here, it's just basically this big old area where I keep paper scraps and other things like my green screen. And underneath it, there are also some light filters, which I will definitely use. I also have more scraps down here, like some pre-punched animation paper, some green paper I cut up for nature foliage, index cards for storyboards. Down over here we have miscellaneous doodads, knickknacks, tchotchkes on the top. Below it is my painting case, and then even below that is a bunch of clothing scraps that I've gathered together from things that I don't wear anymore, as well as things that I found that I like the pattern to, but I would never wear because it's too small and stuff. So up here, we have more materials to work with. This time they're more varied and less focused on puppets. We've got a bunch of Sculpey clay. We've got expired paprika, a lot of it. Over here, we have some dirt, as well as some tea bags that I might convert into dirt once I drink them. We've got little vials of wax that I never used, a bunch of cardboard and toilet paper that I was going to use for my ground, as well as some trees, but didn't have enough time to make. It's just a bunch of blank CDs, and under here is what I would like to call the nostalgia box. Let me put those down there. And the nostalgia box is just basically a bunch of stickers, pins, and what do you call them? Business cards that other animation students have handed out in past shows, past animation screenings, and I miss them. So, there. And finally, we have some stuff I threw down here because I don't know where to fit it. Some two really long tubes, some square shelving, and behind all that is a bunch of cotton. Lots of cotton stuff. Oh, and right here is the ground that I used for my thesis, which I'm still working on, so don't definitely at me. I need to finish that. And, oh yeah, over here is the door. One of the door to the prom in my thesis. So yeah. This place is getting places, and I'm really happy with it. I had recently... let me change the... Can I change the camera? No, that takes a picture. I mean, I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay. So, yeah, I recently got my camera in the mail, and... yeah, I think that means once I hook it up to my computer, I can start streaming my puppet fabrication process. So that'll be fun. Yeah, probably on Mondays, since 3 days in a row isn't good for my mental health, and my only other free days are going to be Tuesday and Friday. I will not do three streams in a row. That's just too much for me. Maybe one day. No, I'm not doing it one day. I'm going to... yeah, I'm definitely going to stream some of my puppet fabrication processing. And, of course, my animation process when we get to that eventually. But, yeah, I am very excited. And I just wanted to document it. Yeah.